Right, buddy, these are 5 things we learned from Manchester United's game yesterday against Arsenal. Obviously, we did lose 2-0, but I think there were a lot of positives to take from that game. We were talking about the 5 biggest key points that Amorim and also the team learned from the game. Let's get straight into it. Number 1, United can go toe-to-toe with the team. After only 5 games or 4 games in charge under Ruben Amorim, he went toe-to-toe with an Arsenal side for a majority of the game, I thought. I think the first half was absolutely brilliant by Manchester United. Some of the passing lanes, I think we played a lot with our identity. And we've seen in the previous managers, when we play a top 6 team, we revert back. We know we're the underdog and we're not quite there. We might settle back in a back 3. The press won't really be there. And the Ruben Amorim, he's not really going for that. He's going to go toe-to-toe with every team that he plays against, and his identity is going to be instilled throughout, and that's something that we did see throughout the game. Obviously, as it changed, as Arsenal scored, the game plan changes, but ultimately for the large part, and particularly that first 45 minutes, the main plan was to go at Arsenal. And I don't think we have the players to kind of play the Amorim system sort of yet, with the high press, with the technical ability provided. But I think we did do the best in that game. I thought defensively very, very good. Obviously, we do concede from 2 set pieces, which is Arsenal's main threat, really. I thought in midfield we were very good. I don't want to see Bruno deeper. I think he does. He's very good on the ball and has been more disciplined, but I don't want to see him in that position. And I think the fact that Amorim showed that he can go toe-to-toe with only 4 games in, only a few training sessions as well with the team, proper training sessions, I think it was a lot to kind of be positive about. Yes, we didn't score a goal and there was a lack of intensity in the final third, which I'll talk about. But again, Amorim showed already he can go toe-to-toe with the team, and that's something that we haven't seen, and that's something that you want to see. The fact that we can be challenging with, listen, they've been under their phase, whatever phase they're in now with Arteta for at least 5 years now, and they haven't won a title. The fact that we're 4 games in, we went toe-to-toe with the team, they do have a title challenger squad, is really, really impressive, and I did like the way Amorim set up. Obviously, the rotation side of things, I don't think he can rotate his squad and make as many changes as he did from game to game. I think there were 5 or 6 players that should be signed every game if fit for Manchester United, and those are obviously Onana in goal. He won't change. I think in terms of defence, I think De Ligt and Mazraoui have to be starting at the moment. I think they're absolutely key and essential. I think Ugarte midfield, his energy, his tenacity and quality is needed in that midfield. I think Ahmad at right wing back has to start. When he came on in that game against Arsenal yesterday, he was absolutely brilliant. And that's really it. So that's what was that 5? I think they are 5 really key players who have to start for Manchester United. Obviously, you've got others, but I think they're the main. I think it was 5. What was it? Onana, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Ahmad, and Ugarte. Yeah, 5. They're the 5 key players for me that have to start every game for Manchester United. We've seen other teams, their players play 3 times a week. I think it's down to Manchester United to get their players to be doing that, because I think we can definitely do it, and the quality is certainly there. So yeah, the first thing, Amorim can go toe-to-toe. Number 2, United lack quality in the final third. The quality from Manchester United was not there in that final third. I think we had 6 touches in their opposition box, and I think 2 of them came from Harry Maguire in that first half, and when he had the header and the cross that he put in. United simply weren't good enough in that final third. I think defensively, obviously we kept Arsenal at bay, kept their main threats quiet. In midfield, I thought we were good winning the ball. But attacking-wise, we didn't offer anything, whether that was Garnacho, Højlund, Anthony when he came on, who else came on? Xerxes came on, Rashford, like absolutely nothing in that final third. And that's something Amorim's going to be disappointed about. Yes, the benefits are, or the positives where we played good defensively, good in midfield, but attacking, that has been a massive struggle. And yes, Arsenal one of the best in terms of keeping clean sheets. They're very good defensively, but there was just nothing at all. We had, 1 or 2 chances. That was about it to really score. I mean, De Ligt had that one, and Delot had that one early in the first half. Late in that first half. There wasn't really much going on for Manchester United in that attacking department, which was a huge worry for me, and that was the biggest concern I got from the game. I thought there was no attacking impetus for Manchester United in that final third. The press was off at times. Obviously, Mason Mount was in that inside forward. We know his energy and quality, but simply couldn't create anything. We couldn't stick 1 or 2 passes together, which was massively disappointing. And we didn't really have many opportunities to counter-attack any chance we did. Saliba, Timber were just absolutely body the players and win their duels. So listen, it was a very impressive display by Arsenal, and they did concede. So they did score 2 good goals from set piece, and that ultimately is a part of a game which they are very, very good at. But for Manchester United, that final third quality was very, very poor. So yeah, very, very disappointed with that. Now the third thing we learned is Arsenal unlocked United's weakness. I think United's weakness is from defending set pieces. We're one of the worst teams in set pieces when it comes to corners, and it has been for years now. Carlos Fernandez is the guy who's Ruben Amorim's number 2 working on corners. It's not Andreas Jordson, I think his name is, doing that more. It's mainly Carlos Fernandez. Listen, a very, very good manager, but United have been so bad at set pieces, defending, attacking. We've been shocking, and ultimately that's what Arsenal exposed. That's literally their main asset. United are so poor from set pieces, and the 2 great goals, listen, I don't think they were good goals. It was just Maguire, I think, got caught out, someone lost their man, but they're so organised. I think United should have done much more work on defending their set pieces. So the first thing you learn, Arsenal expose United. Now, number 4, what I learned from that game is YORO returned. I think that was brilliant. Well, I didn't learn that. I seen it. YORO was brilliant. I think, listen, that was it. Half an hour cameo, 20-minute cameo. He was absolutely fantastic. So good on the ball, made some very good interception. And I think going forward, obviously United are looking at managing his minutes because he is a very key player for the future. And he had that big injury. He probably won't start. Maybe we'll get half against Forest. I thought he had a very decent display yesterday against Arsenal. Came on, was very calm. It was a very tough atmosphere to go in. And listen, we're very excited for him. He's a 19-year-old defender. He has a very, very high talent and a very good prospect. So, yeah, that's what I think could happen there. I really do like him, and I think the quality is certainly there to be a top player. And I'm just excited to see what he can offer. I think that right centre-back role is perfect for him on the ball. He likes to play a lot of first-time passes, carrying the ball, good interceptions, slide tackle on Martinelli, or was it Trossard? I can't remember, but I think it was Trossard. I think he was absolutely brilliant, and I'm hoping he can have a big part to play under Ruben Amorim. Now, the 5th and final thing we learned, Amorim's got a lot to learn. I think Amorim has got a lot and will take a lot from the game. It kind of does expand on my first point. He's going to take the positives, which was, I think we went toe-to-toe with them in the first half. We played a very decent first half in midfield. I thought we were good. But he's going to take the fact that we didn't score goals. We conceded 2 set pieces, which obviously is Arsenal's threat. And something that should have been worked on. We do play them again in January, so that must be something to look out for. And that's something Ruben Amorim mentioned. Sort of the chemistry between the front 3, I don't think was there at all. Højlund massively struggled. Rashford, Garnacho, Mount, Anthony, whoever played in that position massively struggled. And that attacking impetus to really put a few passes together. And yeah, he'll go to a drawing board. Listen, we play Nottingham Forest on the weekend, which the preview will be coming out soon for that. That's going to be another tough game. We then play obviously Victoria Pleasant. I think that's away, and then we go to the Etihad, and that's going to be Amorim's next big test. I think it's at the Etihad for Manchester United's game. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Let's see what happens. Listen, I'm very excited for the game coming up for Manchester United. We have got some big games, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic to see. Yeah, it is Man City at the Etihad. I can't wait to see how that game goes. But listen, let me know your thoughts. Listen, we did lose 2-0, but we're back at home in our next game, and that ultimately is a big game. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. Peace.